Hey, my name is Carson Cook, and this is my Let's Chat video assignment. So, without further ado, I don't like to keep you waiting, so let's get started. Skill level aside, why are you a better choice for this position? Well, I am a man of determination. I've accomplished quite a few things throughout my lifetime and collegiate career. I think I've made Dean's List twice at my local state college, starting off. And back in high school, I lost a bunch of weight and made team captain of our, local swim team all within a year, despite most of my teammates having swam for up to 5 years even, because I feel like it's just important to always put 110% into everything that you do, even if you don't care about it, because it'll make you a better person at the end of the day. Right. So, next question. Because our society has become so heavily dependent upon virtual communication, how would I suggest ensuring the continuity of personal touch in customer communication? Well, this one is actually really simple to me. I have done a lot of customer service, about 2 years working at Home Depot. And what we do is we go by a simple slogan. It's to put the customer first, right? So first is, of course, an acronym. The F standing for find the customer, find and approach the customer. The I standing for interact, of course, find out what they need. The R kind of goes two ways. It either means respect and relate. So relate is really where the personal touch comes in, because you want to not only sell that customer something, you want to have a conversation and make them enjoy their time there so that they will come back, shop with you again. Of course, it's really easy. It's just a simple business slogan. The S is for, of course, solve, and the T is for thank. You'll always want to thank everybody, that even if you didn't have a good time with them. This kind of goes on to the other question about emails, like something I would do, but at the end of every email that I send, I always make sure to put a quick thank you just for reading, because you went out of your way during that day to read what I had to say, and it just makes me appreciative. So anyway, next question. What is my weakness? So this one, it took me a while to think about, but honestly, what I came down to was I am too ambitious sometimes. I tend to start a lot of personal projects that I can never finish, like projects that would take years to complete. And while I, of course, would not do this at a career job, it's just ideas in my head that I tend to do, and it just, it causes my personal life to be a bunch of started projects that are never finished. But at work and stuff like that, of course, any task I am given or that I create, I get it done instantly. Setting long-term goals is something that you have to do carefully, and I understand that because I've had a lot of experience with setting long-term goals. But yeah, I definitely would say sometimes in my personal life, I tend to be way too ambitious. Maybe in my work life, it may be that I try not to get a lot of breaks. I try to get everything done as quick as I can, while doing it, of course, safely and correct. But sometimes I mess up here and there, so it is definitely something I need to work on. Last question. What makes me angry? So this one I feel like is a very, very broad question. It was sort of difficult to narrow it down, but at the end of the day, it's people who make other people upset, not as much things. So when it comes to people, just impatience and rudeness towards others, I feel like you should always have a positive outlook on life, and we, should never just treat each other impolitely. And one big quarrel I have at my current job that I've noticed is inequality between workers. This is more so a problem in big businesses that I've noticed, because in small businesses it's easier to just, you have a lot of people in and out anyway, even in big business, but it's harder to notice in a giant hardware store than it is a, smallish restaurant, let's say. So, most of the time, you'll see people, like some of my coworkers, might be doing this huge load of work while, Charlie is in the back taking like a 20-minute break instead of a 15-minute break. It's small things like that that really just tend to get to me and make me upset because I've been there. I'm there almost every day. I get abused at my work because I'm a man of bigger stature. I tend to take on a lot of heavy lifting and stuff like that, while most of my coworkers are young or very old people who just don't really do much of anything. But it's something that I'm not too vocal about because I feel like if you complain, there's no reason to complain. You just do your job, you get there, you do your job, and you get done. And that's the end of your day. So anyway, without continuing or going on run-ons, this is the end of my Let's Chat oral presentation. I thank you for listening to me rant about all this stuff, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.